Hey, welcome to Multi-Net Design. This is another project entirely that we are going to start, and it is 5-bedroom duplex design. So a client call on me and say, okay, can you please help me design a 5-bedroom design on a land of 90 by 70 plots. It's a village land, doesn't have survey, just want a division design. So what do I do? So I went on and I put on the whole things in place. So now I get the annotation. So I type this. Now this is your words in millimeter design. So what you need to do is that, because a lot of villagers, what they recognize is feet and inches, so you type UN. So you change the project unit, which is what length of this. You're going to change it, and you change it to feet, and you say okay. That's what you want to change for now. So you change this and you type this one. This one is giving you what? This is 62. You type it to 70. So the 70 is the length is 90, while the breadth is the length is 90, while the breadth is 70. So type 90. So this is 90 by 70. So you close it up as a normal rectangle, control, and you close it down. So this one serves as your what? As your property line. So you don't bother to put property line on there, you can decide to put it later. So now you convert it back, say UN. So you have gotten what you need. So you change the whole length back to where it's supposed to belong, that you know what you're doing. So you put it back to millimeter and you say okay, and that is all. So when you click back here, this is the whole length and this is the whole meter converting rate. So this is what you mean by 90 by 70. So as we have done with this one, now we need to start our real project. And what is the real project? 5-bedroom. And let me show you the part where we are going. So this is the whole, at the end of everything, this is how we brought about the whole design, the value added to it, and the elevations and every other 3D that we were able to do. So this particular one too, we render it in P-Ray, but in very low DPI, so that we render it faster and quicker. So all these things are going to be taught in this project. So let's continue with what we started. So now the 5-bedroom, first you need to do is that we convert this one to what? To a property line. So go here as a property line. So by sketching, that's what you need to do. So rectangle perfectly, draw it and click OK. So this is what you need to do. So whenever you move here, you are going to find everything in space. So you delete these lines that are not require your effort to make. So you delete them and you get rid of them. So now you start a project entirely. So the first thing you need to do is to take away the setback. So what is the setback? Click on wall and you start the project right away. So what you need is that the orientation of your building. What do I mean by that is that where are you going to position a room, where are you going to position your sitting room, and where are you going to position. So this is the entrance. So according to him, the breadth faces the road. So now what you do is that you start your drawing from here. So name to do was to draw just a wall at the wall. So click on this the normal wall, which is not one particular one. Edit it and then you leave it this way. So what you do now is that you start and say the longer line. So you start your design from the back, just let it represent your room. So you get that right. So the first thing you do is that you do the setback and align it perfectly. This is the setback. So I'm going to take here, click here and say 3 meter setback. Good. So you have that in place. So at another side, we are going to extend it later, but not now. So we have gotten this particular right. So now let's start creating the room one after the other. So I'm going to create the first room at the back. I started with the room from behind. So I'm getting this room right, like say okay, 4,000 will be okay. as the big room concern. So I'll toggle off this what is it called, shadow, so that might give my graphics something expressive. So I don't want to be confused with what I'm doing. So now I get this. Now you use internal dimension to know what you are doing. Is it okay by your standard of the room? So I'm increasing this one to like 5200 in my cases. So I got this in this place. So drag this down. This one will have as a toilet for it. So click this one and say okay, click. So let another room be created in this place. So now the formation of this room must always come from your own deep thoughts. What I mean by that is that the shape that you are envisioning that your house will have must always be in your image. That's what we call function. What? Function and form and function. So the form and the function of space. The form is that the beauty, the aesthetic value that you are looking towards. Because the shape, I want to get it. I don't want a full regular shape that's just 4 corners. I just want to get a good shape that will make a meaning. So now what you do here is that you measure this place again. What is the distance between this and this? Good. So you can leave it. That's a normal standard village room. Because this in a city like this, you can't have something large in this way, because this one alone can be of a 2-bedroom or 1-bedroom flat for you. So when you, that is the advantage of building a village. So you continue express this one by this drawing something, and then you put it outer side. Now we are getting things done. So I'm closing this up with this, then you close this one up. So the function of this space I never know yet. So I just want to grade my shape in this position where I want them to be. So you click on again, extend this, and then you extend this one. Good. So I'm done with this. So the next one is I'm taking this one again, come here. So I'm putting it somewhere around here, and just let it align with that. So create another one and take it down to somewhere here, and then close it up. So I think I'm getting everything in my position accurately. So the next one is I'm getting this whole L up. So I'm going to draw this and close it up. I think this is the shape of my concept, and I think I'm pleased with it in that way. So I'm getting what I need in this line of action. So I will close this down. Now my next thing is to arrange this position in place. I think this is the form I want. So I'm pleased with this form the way they have. So the next thing now is to arrange everything one after the other. So I have a room. This is one my room. Another room, which is 2 now. The next one is to create the third room, which is totally really close toward this one. So you click this one, and then you are going to create it in this way. Define this room in space. So you have what you need to have. Define this space. Delete this one and drag this one backward. So I'm done with this. So the next thing I need to do is that I'm creating this way. I will create this. Good. So I think I've created this one as well. So let me dimension and see whether they are of a good space for my use. I think this one can be managed, and this one can be managed in that way too. So click this, increase this one to like 3200 because of the what is it called, the sour tray and so on and so forth that you need to put there. So increase this one to 38 likewise. Good. So align this, take this one and check the space 39, increase this one to 4000 because there's no need of managing land, because this one is a village land. and the function are there. That's okay. The main thing they are always used for is for the guests to come and entertain them in that position. So now we have this, right? So what you just need, align this one. So I'm getting it one after the other. So I have one room here, another room here, another room at this space. So I'm going to reduce this one. It's too long and big for me. So how am I going to do that? So I'm going to click. Let me just say, what is the distance between here? It's too much. So I'm reducing by clicking 1000 of it. So I'm just going to reduce it to 1005. I mean, it's 5600 millimeter. So I think that is okay for you. I think it's okay. It's okay. 1600. Let me increase it back. Let me say 1000, because the same has been deformed. 5900. Good. I think that is fine. So I've done with this. The next one I'm going to do is to create. So I have this one now. The next thing I'm going to do is to create the surface area, which is dining and kitchen. So I'm going to do that by arranging it well. So I'm clicking here to create my kitchen at this point. So how do I create the kitchen in this one? Is to reduce the size to 3300. Say enter. Good. So at that kitchen I will create store from it. So I'm creating store out of this place now, and I'm align it here. Good. So as I've done with that, the next thing is to create the master bedroom, which is going to have a unique, a befitting oriented aspect. So now I'm giving this one this. I'm going to align the level from here to here. So this one is going to be reducing the size. Let me just put it like 5600 and say enter. Good. So that gives this space. So I'm going to take this one again, click this, and let me know the distance between here and this one, whether it's okay or not. So gets to be around good. So I think I can manage this as well. So now I want to create an entrance. This will be like entrance porch, and what having a visitor toilet on its own. So I'm expanding that. So entrance port here, creating this is okay. Let's just put something like 900 and level put it there. So I'm checking this out because this one must be able to take the adequate door. So as you have done that, click here and say 1200 space. I do the same thing here, 1200 space. Good. So this one's already giving you what you need. So now I extend this one up outside to 1700. I'm going to increase it to 2000. So this remaining one is going to follow suit with the 1200. I mean, 2000 in that space. Good. So I did my plan and everything is now accurate. So now this is the shape I have gotten. So now let me do this by taking, okay, I think the main boundary of this is this two. So this is the way the offset will be. So I'm just going to arrange this one by clicking and say okay, 3300, enter. So leave this as aspect outside level 2000. So this one is done, another this one is done. So this is the entrance of the whole house. And so the next thing that you have already arranged this space is that you should put door, so that will signify everything you have been doing one after the other. So click on this door and say insert door in them all. So if you are just put the representative door in the place first. So the first door to have is the entrance door. I'm going to have the entrance door here to position it. The next one will follow it. So the door, another door will enter here, or let's say you should create halfway instead of wrapping door. because this is an open, this what is a public area, so you don't need to be enclosing everything like that. So I have this one in place, so I'm going to close this one down because this is a row. So like this, I click and say duplicate, create the similar. So I have the door here. At the same time I have another door there, so at the same time I'm going to get the door, another door here, and I'm having door here as well. So the door that enter this room, so every room now they have access, isn't it? So you see the way the whole things have been programmed. You enter from here, you move to this place, then from here you come to dining, kitchen accessible and things like that. So I'm done with that. So I'm going to create a back terrace for this kitchen, which is from here, taking it within. Good. So the terrace too must have exit door towards this line. So that's what I'm doing for you. So they share the kitchen share the dining exit. So if you want to have access from the outside, so you pass to the dining to link external aspect. So click here and reduce this. I'm reducing this into 2. So divide it, stretch it down and stretch it back. Good. This has already done itself in the way we want it. So what we need to do next is that the opening to each toilet, so that every toilet will know that this is what this toilet is using and this is where this toilet is being. So you click this door, click double click and say duplicate this. So call it toilets door, just put D there like that. So change this one to 2100, then change this to 750 door. So you click OK in this area because of this. Now as you are done with this, now you click this and say place here for the entrance to this one. So this room has this one, and this room is using this bedroom. You know, everything is suit, and this one is using this bedroom, toilet, and another one. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then the last one is going to be this. So I've never created the master bedroom toilet. So after I'm going to do that one now. So I'm clicking here now, say extend this to this point. Good. So you see the sign criteria. Sometimes you omit something that is very important. So later on you discover that okay, this is what you need to do. So I'm giving this one. So I'm closing it down here now. So this will be master bedroom and then the toilet for it. Change this one back to normal and normal flush door, which is this guy. So back to normal. So from the toilet door, you say pick similar and you pick the toilet door here and paste it. So we have arranged this door one after the other and the details are here accordingly. So do not be fear, we are going to put all the templates in this particular project series. So wait, if you are following us one after the other, kindly subscribe to this channel, follow us, at the same time share with people so that this channel will continue to move and grow. I appreciate your efforts from the beginning that we have started doing YouTube projects. So God continue to strengthen and enlighten you the more, and give us more strength to continue to do video with you on daily basis. So now what we do here is that we have already done what we need to create and put them in place as you have seen them. So every other thing that needed, we are going to be adding them after the other. So now let us put this one as a store door. So maybe the store is not big enough, you extend it. Now your window, select all instance in this window. So here you change it and you change the dimension to 2100, then 900 in whole, so that they have the whole regular shape. When the dimension and everything we are doing, they will have stable position to be. remember that picture that we have. This is the realistic of what we are going to do, but this is not the whole thing, because you know, if I've told you, most of this will change, but the formation and everything will remain, because I don't want a client in future to come and hold on me accountable and say, okay, I use this design without permission. So I'm just using that the design here, and most of them have been changed, some of them have been adjusted. So, but it's going to fit the functionality of what we want to do. You can imagine. So the 4-bedroom we are creating here is stable and it continues circles. So now the next thing we do in here is that we create the floor, the slab. So architecture, now we create the slab by using the line, put everything that is necessary in place. Before this, you want to set here, then you put this one and you continue with that until we are done with the holes. Good. So now you trim every corners so that you have the befitting edges, and by the time you are closing it down, no one will give you constraint drama. So you trim everything. So the remaining one, if you have any issue, you close it down. So the entrance, we still need the entrance to have. So you put from here, you create the scene that you are going to put all this thing into. So you have the method and align it to reality. Good. So that is just click here and say something is still not working right. So that is the constraint. So you trim it because it has given you indication. So the shape finally out. So our parking space is going to be at this side that we are going to design it. At least the entrance, and whatever we want to do shall be done around this area. So we are done with this plan like this. So the next thing is that to put the furniture template so that we look quick and look good. So remember what I said, select and say select all instances indispensable, then delete them all. So the next thing is that you put down the template like components. So these are the Cosmos template, because this one I've been using from the Viri template. So watch out for the next tutorial where I'm going to do how you can download a Viri template on your project effectually. So press enter to change the orientation of this, and like that. So you have the living room in place. So now let us put the bedroom components, and that is the bed. You scroll down. These are my own queen size bed. The queen size bed, then you start putting them where it's supposed to be. This is the bedroom, another bedroom. So another bedroom, and the last bedroom, the fourth bedroom, sorry. Good. So I have this in place. So escape. So I want to change this chair from two nets. So I'm changing to this sectional sofa. Good. So deposit it and that place. Delete one of this or delete the two. So here you can rotate this and say 180 degree. Good. So drag, then you have this. So in other words, what I did here now is that this sitting room have its own cabinet around this place. So you have the shelf staying here. So my maintain magnify the graphics of this by putting the arcway here. Escape, another arc, escape, another arc, escape, another arc, escape. Now we are done with this whole ideas of sitting room and living room stuff. So this is the entrance to master room. This is it. So the templates we need now is the template of what? Of bathroom, toilet, and so on and so forth. So you put them to represent, you put them to represent, you put them to represent, and you put them to represent. So anywhere those templates are, you uniquely know that, okay, yes, this is what it means, and this is the way it's being done. So we are done with this graphics of this particular 4-bedroom design that we are doing. In the next episode, we are going to continue by putting develop the more graphics of it. And thanks for watching.